book was selling for 8 cents a copy. And 50 years after the death of Voltaire, listen to this, Bibles were being printed by the Geneva Bible Society in the very house where Voltaire had lived and on his very own printing presses. Don't you think God has a sense of humor? The French Protestants, known as the Huguenots, pictured it as an anvil surrounded by 3 blacksmiths. And beneath the picture, they inscribed this little poem. The more they pound and the more they shout, the more they wear their hammers out. 1,000 times over, men and women, the death knell of the Bible has been sounded. The funeral procession has been formed. The inscriptions have been cut on the tombstone, and the committal has read. Somehow the corpse never stays put. And so today we look back on history and all the critics, and we realize that in a strange way, Moses has outlived Voltaire, Isaiah has outlasted Ingersoll, the apostles have outsmarted the agnostics, and the prophets have overpowered the professors. And the Bible still stands as God's wonderful message to man. As long as I can remember, the Bible's been a major part of my life. I grew up in the home of a Baptist preacher. And like some other people I've heard, I had a drug problem. I was drugged to church every time the doors were open. I started memorizing the Bible as a child when I was a part of an organization called the Bible Memory Association. I'm not sure what my motivation was at the time. I was probably competing to win some sort of prize. But I can tell you that I still today, after all these many years, remember verses that I memorized when I was a little kid. My first meaningful relationship with the Bible came when I was in the 6th grade. Believe it or not, back then, when I was in the 6th grade, the Gideons were allowed to distribute copies of the New Testament to students in the 6th grade of the public schools. And I remember getting a little copy of a Gideon New Testament and beginning to read it on my own. A little bit later on, my parents gave me a Schofield Reference Bible. And all of you are